They served me well, but they can't serve me anymore. Where are you going? Alright. So we're starting over from scratch here, guys. You see what I mean by rocks? Farming on rocks. Aloe vera is because we drink the water. We put this in water and drink it. We use it to clean our skin. And my son is currently having a little skin issue. Guys, this is the entrance of the garden and it is not looking good. Hurricane Beryl cleanup continues. I think, well, some of this is not due to Hurricane Beryl, but for the most part it is. So we're going to continue cleaning up. This is the entrance and it's not looking pretty. It actually is looking the worst compared to the other sections of the garden. I'm going to just show you the section that I cleaned up and how beautifully it's coming back, and then we're going to work on cleaning. I'm going to move everything from this side because these are containers that I can move, and then for the other side of the entrance I'm just going to clean it out. Some I'm going to start from scratch, and then some I'm just going to clean up and replant stuff in the empty areas so that the garden looks like, oh, I love it. Because every time I come in here now, my skin itches me because I really don't like to see how the entrance of my garden is looking. But there is so much I can do. My husband is back at work, so I don't have him full time to help me. So I'm doing this alone. For now, he's going to come and help me, but for the most part, I'm trying to clean up by myself and leave the heavy stuff for him. Alright, so let me just show you how the other stuff are doing and then come and clean up here quickly. I need to move all of these so I can see the clean slate that we have working with. Yeah. So after Hurricane Beryl, guys, we couldn't see anything here because the neighbor's shed, if you watch that video, the neighbor's shed came and landed and covered all of this area. So there was nothing visible. We just saw zinc. See, these cucumbers, they were planted already, but they had only 2 little leaves. So they were very low in the crate, so the shed just came and sat on top of them. And they're growing beautifully. I'm going to make a trellis for them. Hopefully I can make it with you guys, so please stay tuned for that. The corns, the same thing. They were way down in the container, so those survived. And those I plant after Hurricane Beryl, and they're looking beautifully. So this section of the garden is okay, and over here where it totally destroyed, I also tried something. I tried. So these are my lovely okra plants. Well, these are my seedlings growing back. I had lovely okra plants growing here, and those were totally destroyed, flat on the ground. But see, I planted back seedlings and they're coming in so nicely. I also had some planted that are about to start producing. I'm going to show you in a minute. So these are looking good. And this is the badu. This one was severed also. I cleaned it up and it is looking good as well. So yeah, it's not half bad. It's not bad as we thought. It looked bad, but it is not as bad. Guys, these are the okra plants that I have in succession, so thankfully I will be able to get okra from these soon, because I'm looking in there and I'm seeing little buds forming. So yeah, that is excellent. That is very good. So I'll have okra in no time. Now guys, if I didn't tell you, would you believe that this sugarcane went through Hurricane Beryl? If I didn't tell you, would you believe it? Because I certainly would not believe that this sugarcane survived Hurricane Beryl. But it did. Cleaned it up, and it is starting to put on new leaves up top, and it is just looking so fantastic. So yes, that's the gist of it. What else should I show you? Well, I'll show you the others in a tour. But yes, so this part of the garden to the back is looking good. The entrance is the problem, so let's go try and fix that. This can only be described as a hot mess. So The tomatillo, it is still producing, but what I'm going to do is cut off the top and allow the part in the container to spring back, because this mess can't stay. And I'm going to move all of these containers and get rid of those crates that are now broken, and we'll see where we go from there. Look at this avocado, how pretty it looks. My husband planted it. It looks so good. Gonna put this under the mango tree. Oh, the ackee is looking beautiful as well. Look at that. It's pretty. Don't want nothing to happen to those. Alright. Alright, we need to start moving these. This eggplant, I want it to remain in the sun, because if I should put that in the shade, I'm gonna have a problem. This is my rosemary and it's not doing awesome. I'm not sure why, but it's not doing very well at all. This pepper, this is a Scotch bonnet pepper, and it is producing like crazy. This is my baby. There's so many blossoms coming on right here, so I'm going to save the plant up to that point. I'm going to take off all of these long branches and save right there. Awesome. Alright. So this is like a brand new plant. Guys, I had no idea these things grew like a vine. Tomatillos. So look at this now. This is what we are working with, and it is still producing. Alright, so guys, I'm going to do the same for the other one, and then move all of these and then bring you back. Alright, so I need to throw away these. They served me well, but they can't serve me anymore. So, you guys have to be careful because we have scorpions. We have a lot of scorpions, so and they love to hide from the heat in the little rock holes. So, to work and look for them. Guys, there are tons of little frogs under here. Let me scamp off the cover. Alright. Okay. Alright. So we're starting over from scratch here. Guys, you see what I mean by rocks? Farming on rocks. Literally, guys. Okay. Alright. So now it's time to take on this mess. This is literally messy, guys. No, we can't work with this, so I need to take out those broken down okra plants. I'm hiding a cucumber that I transplanted under this concrete bucket. See there? It's beautiful hidden under there. Just transplanted it yesterday, so I don't want it to look fried like this one. So I'm hiding it. So these old okra plants, I need to get them out. Look at shrubs down in there. I need to get out some of those aloe veras. Guys, I'm going to move fast, so I'm going to just squint for a minute, and then I'm going to show you what I've done with all of this. I'm going to take out these callalus because once they start to get worm on them, I can't eat them. I am terrified that I'm going to be eating worms. I'm going to cut them way back so I can get another springing from them. I'm going to take out the red callaloo totally and free up my little cherry tomato so I can get a few more fruits. Clean up my cocoa and my collards. Take out all of those old plants so my peanut can get some sunlight. Yes, I'm going to try my best with this mess and then take it back and show you what I've done with it. Where are you going?
It worked.
It worked? I'm sure it did.
Careful, Mike.
So guys, up here is almost done. The bush that is. We planted this aloe vera when we just bought the property. We just knew we wanted aloe vera, so we planted it. We had no idea how it grew, big it could get, but I think it's a bad idea. Now that we put the garden here, I think it should be in a container. I took out this plant. Look at this. Now, why we plant aloe vera is because we drink the water. We put this in water and drink it. We use it to clean our skin. And my son is currently having a little skin issue, scalp and skin issue. So this is his present. Come on, he might go hate me, guys, but this plant is for his morning routine.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, yes. Put it here and to drink the water. We also drink it. So guys, I'm going to complete the cleanup and then I'll show you. Because the sun is coming up and we need to get out of it. Because as I tell you, I don't work in the sun. Me and it agree. Come on.
It's over the room. It's over the room. It's over the room.
Okay.
What is this? It's a me. It's a mommy.
Yeah.
No, so there's a little tiny pineapple down in here, so. Why? Weeds. The weed them bad. And then you think because of rock, we wouldn't have problem with weed. Mercy. Then find place and grow.
What is that? What is that?
It's not going to make it here. See it there? It's not going to. I'll go find somewhere and put it. I bet we eat pineapple off of this. Alright, so looks much better. Now you can see what white skull farming on the rocks. Alright, that looks much better. So we have a lot of empty buckets and stuff that I'm going to clean up and replenish, and plant stuff in my 2 pots here are also empty now. So I'm going to try and take out some more of those aloe veras from here and pack it with stones so they don't grow back, and keep this lovely one. I don't think we need more than one because we have a plantation behind the house, so that's good enough. Boy, guys, that's it for this morning. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Appreciate your company. I feel your presence out here, guys. I feel it. Thank you guys for joining me. If you're watching and you've not yet subscribed, please go ahead and press that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post another video. Please remember to like and share my videos, guys. Share. Because if you like my videos, chances are your friends will like them too. Alright? So stay tuned for the replanting. I have plenty plans for down here. Whole heap. Stay tuned for that, guys. Bye-bye. I want some Cersei tea now.